everybody. So just for fun, we're going to try something a little different here. Adding and subtracting with a compass and a straight edge. Now, I think most of us, most households probably have one of these hidden somewhere, probably in a drawer somewhere where we've forgotten about it, or you bought it for somebody for school and they only used like one or two things out of this. So what we want to use is just a straight edge, okay? Now, I don't want to use a ruler. Okay, and I know this has got some stuff marked off on the side there, but I don't want to use that. I want to use just the straight edge. Okay, I don't want to be measuring stuff using centimeters and whatnot. Let's just use a straight edge there. And then the other thing that I want to grab out of here is the compass. Okay, I want to grab this thing right here. You know, you've probably used it to draw circles. We're going to see what we can do with that, other than just drawing circles here. Okay, so to start off with, we're just going to draw a line segment here, just using our straight edge. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark off a spot on there. That is the starting point right there. Now, I'm going to take my compass and I'm going to mark off a little unit here. So I'm going to put the end right there. Then I'm going to draw a little arc right there. And I'm going to call that line segment there. This is going to be my 1. Okay? Just for fun, this is going to be my 1. Okay? So, not 1 centimeter, not 1 inch, I don't know how long that is. When we're adding and subtracting, it doesn't have to be a specific unit here. I can just say one of those. Now, first of all, I want to show you something that we can do, okay, with a compass and a straight edge. So first of all, what I can do is on a different line, and it doesn't even have to be, and I don't want to make it look like I need it to be parallel or anything like that. I'm just going to draw another line segment here. I'm going to start right here. So I know how long that line segment is right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy that over. So one of the things you can do with a compass and a straight edge here is we can copy line segments. So I know that this little segment that I've got right here is also going to be 1. Okay, so that allows you to copy things out here. You know what, and I can adjust this different sizes or whatever, and if I see a unit that I want to make my 1, I can just adjust it so that it fits, fits on top of that. And so there we go. So now, let's do some addition here. So what would it look like to, let's say add 2 plus 3? Well, actually maybe I'll do it like this. Maybe I'll do it like this. So here's my 1. If I wanted to make 2, I know that that would have to be too long. So I would have to put another one right there. So I know that this is 1, so I know that this is going to be 2. And just like along here, I know that that's 1, so if I put my compass straight in there, I can draw another little arc right through there. So here's another one, and here's another one. So you can actually see that in all these cases here, what I've done is I've made a line segment that's too long. So what I did is I took 1 and added 1 to it, and here I took 1 and added 1 and added another 1 to it. Okay, so I know that what I've got here is going to be 2, and what I've got here is going to be 3. And so if I want to add those two together, well, I could do this a couple of different ways, but let's do it like this. I'm going to draw my line segment right here, just with a straight edge. Okay. No ruler there. I'm going to mark off my starting point right there. So what I can do is I'll go back up here. I recognize that's my 2. So I'm going to open that up to the 2. Put that there. There's my 2. I'm going to go here. Figure out how long my 3 is. I'm going to start at that end point for the 2. Whoops, you can't see that. I'm going to make my little arc right there. So this is my 3. And so what I've got here is my sum, 2 plus 3. Now what is that? Well, I don't know. Let's go back and take a look at our 1. Okay, I'm going to go back. I know that that distance right there is 1. So let's just take a quick look. There's 1. There's 1. It's not perfect, but this thing's moving a little bit. 3, 4, Oh, and then, whoa, it's a little bit off there because this thing opened up a little bit. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so there you go. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Now, we can do this a little bit different as well. We can do a different operation here. We can do subtraction. Okay, so let's open this up here. Let's draw that line segment again. We're going to start here. And let's say I want to do 5 minus 3. Well, I already know, okay, or I've already got this worked out here, that this is going to be my 5. Okay, right there. So I draw out my 5. And now I know, going way back up here, that this is my 3 line segment. It can be a little bit wonky, doesn't matter, because all I want to do is line up the pencil there, make sure that this is going to be 3 wide. Now, here's how subtraction works. 5 minus 3. Now, if I add, you'll notice what I did up here if I added. I started here, okay, made my little arc, then started here, made my other little arc. That's how I add. When we're adding, we're always moving left to right. When I subtract, I go out to the 5 mark right here, but then what I do is I pivot my compass around and go backwards. 3. So this is like this. It's going to be 5 forward, and then I'm going to come backwards 3. Okay? Because that's what subtraction is, going backwards. And so now, well, what is that result? Well, I go back up and I pick my 1. That's how big my 1 is. And I draw a line there, and I draw a line there, and it's not perfect, but that's okay. But you can see, whoops, you didn't see that, sorry. I draw a line there, and then I draw a line there, and there we go. This right here is going to be 2. So 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. But that's how you do addition, subtraction. Okay. Now you could even just go 1, 1, 1, 1 and add like the 2 1s and the 3 3s, and that's fine. That works just as well. But the important thing to notice here is you can do subtraction by simply pivoting the compass around and going the other direction when you make your little marks.